At once.
Trouble up ahead.
Perfect world and raw.
We're the build and Sarwell.
The pleasure is mine.
a fine three-master, thin like a bird. Heave-ho, insurente. Oh, Captain Parfitos never said a hard word as we sail all our troubles away. Hold fast to the helm, hold fast to the wind. Heave-ho, insurente. On God's grace, or we'll all be skinned as we sail down the Deadfire way. We've gone a long way, left our logs behind. Heave-ho, insurente. It caused me a sorrow most unkind while crossing down the Deadfire way. Hold fast to the helm, hold fast to the wind. Heave-ho, insurente. On God's grace, for we'll all be skinned as we sail down the Deadfire way. They say in Deadfire's a luminous glow. Heave-ho, insurente. And so that's where a brave ship goes to make our fortunes one fine day. Hold fast to the helm, hold fast to the wind. Heave-ho, insurente. On God's grace, for we'll all be skinned as we sail down the Deadfire way. Hold fast to the course, hold fast.
Lado, my hunter. To what do I owe this delight? You have done us both a favor. My esteem in the bounty community rises, and hunters come to buy me drinks. My friend, you have drained the wellspring and made us both very famous. If you have not spoken to her yet, find the Goldpack Knight Okauru in Sacred Stair. She can give you more word.
Lass, can you be learning me how to do that big blue sword thing?
Is this one of those colorful pirate expressions?
Nay, gods, nay. We're literal as a dear wooden score, ma'am.
In that case, no.
Absolutely.
Right hard thing, lass. Losing family. Got myself some grog stashed away. You decide you'll be wanting a pull at 10?
Agrasima. It is appreciated. I may take you up on that some night.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Hunter, do you come to serve your coin bond? There is great power in a promise kept, and great rewards. You have served your coin bond with distinction. Go and line your pockets with riches exchanged for promises fulfilled. I will do the same.
Candles and bombs.
You think...
It is rare to see one so honored in the gullet. To the old city, Ikira, a god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
How can you consign your fellow woman or man to this fate?
We punish only those who cause trouble. Begging your pardon for my tones, sir. The gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates. Botaro? He associated with foreign criminals. I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her.
And this is punishable by death, or worse?
That it is. These wicked sorts overrun the gullet and corrupt the Raparu. Our justice must be swift and firm. Hers is the first house you come to. Just there. You will probably find her there.
For me to exist in this form and to join this crew? I know she does.
It's funny. I fought against Aethys. I'm chasing him now. I don't think he knows a thing about me.
Ikera, it is for us to show the gods why we are worthy of notice.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Was taking Botaro not enough for you? Botaro is gone. Dead. What more do you want? Forgive me. I thought you were with the guards who took him. Other casts never visit here. Do the gods pay a visit to mock my misfortune? Or is Sacred Stair overcrowded?
Ah, forgive the intrusion. We were just leaving. That is, giving you space to grieve.
So many crowd into the gullet, and you worry about space. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away? Botaro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks. We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you? The traders say they bring riches in their big ships. But what reaches the gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say. The Rowattians promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all. Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Bataro said we would finally leave. I heard a Rauataian captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Bataro went and found her in the tavern. Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage. Everyone knows the Rauataians are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you. Bataro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks. And he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Bataro. Or in someone else's pocket. Suduzo. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Bataro out. Always Bataro was careful with his words, just like you. But a Raparu in Nekataka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters. We are 6, 3 children, 2 babes, and me. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away? I could never ask someone to go down to the old city, but since you offer, it is a big and dangerous place. But perhaps he hid himself. Perhaps. Please, help him if you can. Or bring me news if you cannot. Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valians take slaves. They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people. But the Rauataians have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
What is your business with me? The one who threatened me. I shall not soon forget him. These Huana learn too many pretty words from the Valians. You cannot trust what they say.
We had pretty words before the first ship landed on Rauatai.
Yes, but did you speak them with such deceitful intent? This fellow wanted passage on my ship. As if I were the village ferryman. I told him there was none to be had. Certainly not at his price. He told me he had coin. Lots of it. I did not believe him. How could a man who lives in a garbage heap have enough money for passage? Then he shows me a swallonet. I knew then that I was dealing with a pirate. I had heard they were influential in the Gullet, but I did not realize how much so. I called for the guards, and they dragged him away. That is the last I saw of him. There's nothing I can do. The passenger quarters have been reserved by a dwarf named Orin. Why do you bring this to me? Very well. I could take 3 more in the hold, and no more. Orin and his crew have reserved the berths. I will already have to abandon crates of cargo to make room for these 3, plus the food and water they require. Send them to me. The sooner we leave, the better. He and his people are gold-packed knights. Orin is... particular. Perhaps that is good. He just finished a contract to guard the Valian Luminous Mill. I hear animancers are also particular. He's upstairs. Just do not interrupt him if he's arranging things. And I told you there is none. The 3 I agreed to take will barely fit in the hold as it is.
What do you require? Indeed. The good captain has 4 adequate berths, all equally sized, all facing the same direction, and she's promised to leave promptly. A most agreeable arrangement. Out of the question. We're due in Tekoa for another contract, and the client has already paid the advance. And we have already paid Seduzo. I couldn't possibly take back the same coins I have already spent.
Thundery. These gold-packed knights have a love of obligation that matches my love of country.
A gold-packed knight is bound by his contract, and ours binds us to make all possible haste to Tekoa. Booking passage on another ship on such short notice would be most expensive. Look around. The Deadfire is filled with misery, to say nothing of the gullet. What better life do you imagine for them in Rauatai? They will only trade one misery for another. Besides, I have a contract to fulfill. All ships leaving for Rauatai are laden with luminous Adra and other rare goods. Mercenaries, even of our skill, do not rate so highly. So it does. Consider our business concluded.
What is your business with me? That is convenient for you, but never mind. If there's trouble, I'm staying out of it. The berths are paid for. You can send your friends as long as you promise not to make trouble for me. Just do it soon. I don't want any mess you've made to spill onto my decks.
My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away? What say, then?
Sometimes, Cap, you remind me of serving with Romaro, back on a sorcerer. More than halfway to heartwarming.
May Amira's winds ever blow sweet for you. We will pray always for you in this life and in each to come.
wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old Ferris wheel along. We'll roll the old Ferris wheel along. We'll roll.
Build and saw well.
Take this. That's for my friend.
This does not work.
What do you need?
Second try, I say. Suck.
Right on target.
We'll build and saw well.
Yeah!
Caught that up, didn't I?
Here we go. Yeah!
Hey. Slippery as an eel.
I sense a predator in the water.
Stand together!
Caught that up. Scallywag. So, Captain.
Think well then,
I
Rock.
sense a predator in the water.
Take this.
Screwed.
I'm here. I'd be glad to. Take this. Yes? Absolutely. Happily.
That device. A mechanical aora, I say.
No. No! I watched you die, crushed under that castle. Your monument to hubris.
Hey, it's our little skull. We thought we'd lost you. You've grown so much. A whole body now.
Silence! I've suffered several lifetimes' worth of your inane babble already. Again you interrupt my plans, and again I am forced to compensate. Whatever luck or intervention wrested you away from the beyond, I'll venture that it has limits. My days of bouncing in your shadow or being jostled amongst spears and daggers are over. This is the end of our sordid companionship.
Let's not fight. We just want our little skull back. The rest you can keep.
You will keep your hands away from me, cur. Whatever beginner's luck won you the day at Cragholt has expired. Fate brought us here to correct its error. One such offense was inexcusable. Your very presence, an abomination. Ah, yes. How could I forget your brooding silence, the signature of all great minds? If the Circle sent you to interrupt my research, I'll fashion a scarecrow of your remains to deter their next hapless victim. I'm sure that pig-headed Commander Bailerin is having a chuckle over the irony from whichever spoke of the great wheel he calls home. The Bannermen are loyal to a full purse, and my investments have paid off over several lifetimes. I had planned on taking vengeance by leveling your castle, but that sea-striding Ardra buffoon stole the opportunity out from under me. From there, it was the trivial work of dragging myself across the Deerwood toward a dock. One mouthful of soil at a time. Then I arrived in the Deadfire as any simpleton would, by boat. That arcane upstart Becana might not have been as unhinged as we once assumed. The Circle discounted her theories about a deep well of power in the Deadfire. All that changed when I felt its pulse. Your presence tells me that the Circle has felt it too. How astute. Now, if you're finished dissecting my academic setbacks, I am a rather busy lick.
So, Captain.
Testing my endurance.
Certainly.